Now. Okay. This is by Ulrich619 once again. There's a blurb. Lil has been bullied at school, and Timmy has shown the bad repercussions of how words can hurt. Then Timmy gets an idea of how to help Lil out. Will it work? TL story one shot. Maybe. Ooh. Bullies when enough is enough. Tommy, Lil, Phil, Timmy, 16. This is 2 years before the other one.
Oh my god.
This is from Lil's point of view. This is what happened before. We should have done this one first. My name is Lillian. I'll read the first paragraph and you'll read the second one. It's a format.
Okay.
It works.
Okay.
My name is Lillian DeVille, and I have been bullied since I started high school. I go to school with my brother Phil and my best friends Tommy and Kimmy. That's a big school. About 95% of the girls in my school call me names or laugh at me because of the way I look or dress or my hair. Hell, I've even been made fun of cause my brother. It's gotten to the point where I have started cutting. Just to try to escape everything. This torment happens every day. When I do go to school, I wear long sleeve shirts and hoodies to hide my arms. The sad thing is, I just don't know how much more I can take. I've tried talking to people like teachers and my parents, but all they keep telling me is it's just how kids are, or just ignore them. Well, I'm living proof that this kind of thinking is pure bullshit. Right now, I'm sitting in my room dragging a razor blade slowly across my forearm. The pain is sudden, but subsides to the anguish for a little while anyway. With tears in my eyes, I think to myself, please, God, if you ever listen to me, ever, let it be right now. Just let this stop. Please. I grab a bandage and wrap up my arm and pull my sleeve back down. When I hear a knock at the door. Who is it? I yell. It's Kimmy. Can I come in? She says, leaning against the door, trying to turn the knob. I walk over and unlock the door. Hey Kimmy, what's up? I ask, hugging her with the arm that's not cut. Hey, are you okay? You didn't come to school again today, and Phil and Tommy are worried sick about you, as am I. But Phil's been making fun of her.
Do I hear police sirens?
I don't. I think you should be doing because we've got a suicidal rugrat on our hands. Kimmy asks, sitting on my bed. I understand why you and Phil are worried sick, but Tommy? Why is he worried sick? Kimmy shakes her head, looking at the floor. Are you stoned or stupid, girl? He is in love with you. My face burns. Get the fuck out of here! No way does he like me in that way. I chuckled, trying to play it off. Oy vey, you are blind, she says, face palming and falling back onto my bed. Okay, I'll play your game. Give me one reason I should think he does. Kimmy shoots up and lists reasons in rapid fire. He always blushes when he sees you and spaces out when you talk. He sticks up for you all the time when those skanks talk shit on you. He is constantly asking about you to Phil. He always tries to cheer you up. Need I go on how you were each other's first kiss? I mean, come the fuck on, Lillian. Think. This boy loves you. The sentence hasn't ended.
I know.
I sit in silence, thinking back and realizing all the things that Kimmy said were true. I can feel the tears starting to come on. He can't love me. Who would? I'm worthless, fat, ugly, stupid, and no one loves me or wants me. I scream out, full on crying as I fall into Kimmy's lap. Kimmy tries to calm me down. I decided to show her how I have been dealing with all the bullshit. Kimmy, I just want to show you something, but please, don't freak out. Kimmy nodded and turned towards me as I rolled up my sleeve and showed her my heavily scarred arms. Jesus, marry and fuck, Lil. Kimmy screamed, grabbing my arm. I started to cry again. Please don't freak out. I can't not say anything, Lillian. That is just fucked up, Kimmy says, reaching for her phone. I grab her wrist. It'll stop. Just please, don't tell anyone. Kimmy shakes her head. I'm sorry, Lil. I can't just sit by and let you do this anymore. So I'm gonna call the one person who might just be able to pull you out of this shit for good. I nod and let her get her phone and dial a number. She walks out into the hallway, and when she finished the call, she walks back and says in one sentence, "He is on his way, and you have to tell him why this happened." I look at her with a puzzled look on my face and ask Kimmy, who did you just call? She leans against the doorway and says very coldly, "Oh, you'll see." Oh, this is your one now, finally.
It is. About 5 or so minutes later, I hear a knock at the front door downstairs. My brother answered it, and I hear his name. Hey, Tommy, what's up?
I thought it was called
My
T.
What?
I thought it was called T in the other one.
No, they're getting proper. Lillian, Tommy. Hey, Tommy, what's up? My blood runs cold when I hear him say, "Where's Lil?" I look at Kimmy as she smiles back at me. She's up here, wrong here, in her room, Tommy. I can hear his footsteps drawing closer, and I cower in the corner of my bed against the wall. Where is she? He asks, coming to the doorway, looking at Kimmy. She points at me and closes the door behind her. Okay, Lil, this is your intervention. I look up at both of them. Why are you doing this, Kimmy? I ask, trying not to cry again. Because I want you to stop this, and this seems like the only way without having you coded 302.
What?
I don't get it. Tommy looked stunned at Kimmy. No, you're fucking kidding me, right? Lil suicidal? No fucking way. Kimmy stared coldly at me. Show him or I will. Tommy sat on the edge of my bed and offered me a hand. I took it without a second thought as my face began to burn. Kimmy chuckled at the sight. Lil, please tell me you didn't do anything stupid. He tells me. Tears are now forming in his eyes. Those gorgeous brown eyes of his. I'm so sorry, Tommy. I start to cry again as I roll my sleeve up. I can see the anger and pain in his eyes grow more intense the further I go. Lil, Jesus Christ, why would you do this? He said, grabbing my arm. I don't know. I felt alone, in pain, and the things they say to me in school, I just wanted it to stop. Yet over my own sobs, I look over, and he is crying. Kimmy walks over and rubs Tommy's back. Tell her, Tommy, and you know what I'm talking about. Tommy looked at her and nodded. He looked me dead in the eyes and sighed. Lil, seeing you hurt yourself hurts me more than you will ever know. Because, Lillian DeVille, I love you, and I just wish I had told you sooner. At that very moment, my heart felt like it caught fire. Tommy, why do you love me? I'm just so... His head shot up. So what? Beautiful, gorgeous, smart, funny, all-around awesome person. Lil, I love you for who you are. You're my best friend. And it kills me to see you like this. To hell with what those skanks say at school. Fuck them, they don't matter. I'm in total shock, just trying to comprehend what I just heard. Tommy, I feel the tears. Wait, what? Tommy, I feel the tears coming back as he gets up, shaking his head. Yes, Tommy, I love you. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I was weak and scared. I scream, lunging for him. I love you. I love you, Tommy. I have loved you for so long and never dreamed that you would feel the same way. Just please stay with me. He looked at Kimmy, and she smiled and nodded. I looked up at him as he wiped my tears away and looked at me with a very loving but serious expression. His eyes were serious, but I could see love and pain in them. There will be no more cutting yourself. Do you understand me? I nod. If you have a problem, you will not hesitate to call either me or Kimmy. Do you understand me? It's like talking to a child. I nod again. Good. He smiles as he leans in and kisses me. Oh my God, this is the feeling I have been missing. All the bullshit, all the pain just melted away. I say to myself, melting into his embrace. When the kiss breaks, he leans in and whispers, I love you so much, Lil. Please don't ever scare me like this again. I nod and wipe the remaining tears off my face. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a change of clothes from my house so I can sleep here, because you are in no condition to be left alone, he says again. Oh wait, he says, heading for the door. Oh wait, I forgot something, he said, quickly turning around. What? I asked, watching him approach me again. This. He leaned in and kissed me again. I forgot to kiss the most important women to me. And the person I love more than anything. Goodbye, he said, before quickly kissing my forehead and leaving. Kimmy, are you mad at me? I asked, turning to her. She sighs. Yes, but not as mad as Tommy was. I look away, fearing tears falling again. Why did you do that to me? Kimmy snapped. Because that boy loves you more than anything, and I knew you loved him too. And if anyone could make you see the error of your ways, he could. I nodded. You're right, Kimmy. You know, after what just happened, I realized that love is a very powerful thing. She nodded. You can say that again. Tommy said as he re-entered the room. This is so badly written. Tommy said as he re-entered the room holding a duffel bag. I talked to your mom and I'm staying with you tonight. I think a night of me holding you might do you some good.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, he said, making himself comfortable next to me. I agreed, and he wrapped his arms around me for the first time in many months. I agreed, and he wrapped his arms around me. For the first time in many months, I felt safe, secure, and loved. No pain, no bullies, no anguish, just love and peace. This is so badly written. This one's so much worse than the last one. I can't even read it right.
I think you wrote this one after as well.
Jesus.
Before I knew it, I fell asleep in his arms. I woke up a couple of hours later. Kimmy had gone home and Tommy was still holding me. I could feel my face burning. I kissed him and whispered, I love you more than you will ever know, Tommy. Thank you. Before nestling back into his arms again. I must admit, I loved this feeling. I never wanted it to end. The only thing I feared was school now, but this moment is where I'm staying for as long as I can. I will cross that bridge when I get to it. Author's notes. This is a one-shot, but I'm thinking about writing what happens at school now that she is with Tommy and adding a little Kimmy/Phil to the mix. Oh well. Review please. Be nice. Inappropriate flames will not be tolerated. Published 6th of February 2015.
Did he ever write more?
Yeah.
Or was it really a one-shot?
He wrote a story in a year later. But
Oh.
he wrote all these Rugrats ones like in 10 days, all 3 of them. And they're all rated M for mature and involve Tommy and Lil Pickles. Because, you know, ships.
Right.
Oh my god.
So this story does continue then.
I thought that it'd be a prequel to the one we read earlier. You know, the one where they're 18.
Yeah.
Makes sense,
Guess.
but just, you know, be like,
But
oh,
he didn't write about what happens at school now that she is with Tommy.
I don't know. We'll never
Oh my
find
god,
out.
there will never be closure.
We could email him.
We could.
officialorbit619@gmail.com.
Perfect.
Okay, that's enough of that for now.
Yeah.